Hi, everybody. It's Dana, and we are live today. It's Thursday at 3 when we're always live, and we have a really fun, well, I don't know how fun it is, but we have a topic of conversation for today. We are talking about why we don't trap and relocate wildlife. That's what we're talking about today. So, I think the first question is, why do people do that? People have done it for a very long time, right? I have a couple examples today to show you. This is called a have a heart trap, and it is known to be a more humane trap, okay? If those two words can actually, be used in the same sentence, right? Humane trap. Like, really? Like, if you're in here for any length of time and you're a wild animal, is that humane? I don't know. You get to be the decider of that, right? So that's just one of many things that go through minds while we talk about humane trapping. Okay, so this is a smaller cage, and this is something that someone might use for something smaller, right? Like a squirrel or a rat or a gopher or I don't even know what people are using. And then I have an example of a much larger cage. Here, you can see this. This would be like maybe for a cat or an opossum or a raccoon. That's what somebody would use that for. And you might ask yourself, why are those here? Why do I even have access to that if I'm here telling you it's probably not a good idea? Because, like many people, back in the day, I did this. When someone was, if someone was having a wildlife problem, and we would help them. But I've learned a lot along the way, and I want to share that with you. So the first thing, and maybe the most important, it depends on how you look at things, is that it's illegal. It's illegal to move wildlife. So that alone might be a big deterrent for people. I don't know. But it's illegal. So know that. And because it's illegal, know that when someone tells you they're going to do that, guess what? They're not going to do that, because that would be illegal. I cannot tell you how many pest control places are going to tell you, oh, no, we're not gonna kill it. We'll just move it to the forest for you. Well, they could lose their license for that, because A, they would be doing something illegal, and B, their license as an exterminator is to terminate life, not to move it. So if they're telling you that, they're telling you a story that isn't true. So again, these are just facts that I'm sharing with you. You do with them what you want to do, right? That's how it goes. So, but let's think about life from the point of view of native wildlife, right? I don't care if you're a raccoon or if you're a skunk or if you're an opossum. These are probably the main ones that get moved, right? So I want you to think about the fact that these animals are raised by their mothers, and their mothers show them around their neighborhood, much the way your mother probably showed you around your neighborhood, or whoever took care of you, right? Like, you go for walks and you drive through it, and you know where your grocery store is, right? And you know where the park is. You know where your resources are. You know where your home is, right? You know who your friends are. And it's the same for them. As they navigate through their lives, they have a neighborhood which is just like yours. And they know where the perimeters are, and there is enough resource where they were born to support them in that environment. And in fact, I would go so far as to say that if they're born there, that means there's enough resource, and that means they should probably be there managing the resources for you because that's their job as native wildlife, right? So, so they belong where they are, and they know their neighborhood. They know over there, that's where we get water. If that's dry, we go over there. Back there is where the fruit trees are, and we like to sleep in the attic over there. But sometimes we can't, so then we sleep over there. This is what their lives are like. They have alternate places to be. They have escape plans, right? And they will go where they're needed. Now, I can tell you 12 million ways to dissuade them from your immediate vicinity without having to trap and move them. So let's talk about when they are trapped and moved, right? What if someone says, well, this just isn't. We, for whatever reason, we must do this and it's the only answer for us and we don't care, we're just going to do it. Okay, that's fine. But know that when you drop that wildlife off, you're not giving it the chance at a better life. I hate to break this sad news to the universe, but it's true. They don't have friends where they're going. If they're a raccoon, they have like intricate social lives. And when the new raccoon shows up, the other ones are going to be like, you don't belong here. And he might even be attacked by other raccoons. He's definitely going to be able to be prey for a mountain lion or a coyote because he's just out there. He doesn't have a place to sleep. He doesn't know where his next meal is coming from. He doesn't know where the water is. And did the person who dropped them off even think about whether or not there was water there? Like when rehabbers put animals back out in the wild, they've got a checklist. Like it has to have all of these requirements or it's going right back to where it came from. But either way, its needs are going to be met, right? And you cannot guarantee that when you just go drop them off in the wash or the forest or whatever. So, you think about it this way, right? What if someone picked you up and dropped you off in, I'm just going to say Bakersfield, and they didn't give you your wallet or your phone or any money or anything. But it's a city, right? And you're a human, right? So it should be fine, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. So the bottom line is we should be dissuading wildlife from coming, in the areas where we don't want it, where it's going to cause destruction or, wreak havoc with our pets, right? But we don't need to go so far as to trap it and move it somewhere else to a neighborhood that it doesn't know. When we dissuade it from our area, it has a secondary place to go. It knows where it wants to go. And it's better if he can stay in his own hood, right? Everybody wants to stay in their own community. So that's the area he knows. That's the area that's safest for him. And he's there for a reason. If the area couldn't support him, he wouldn't be there. So he's managing resources in that area, eating dead things, eating live things, whatever different wildlife does, because they all do different things, right? So that's my story. If you are here and if you have a question, now would be a super great time to throw it out there at me. Hi, Heather. And let's see what else. Yeah, so that's really my story today. I hope that you are having a peaceful quarantine. I hope that things are going well in your world, and I appreciate you joining us today. So let me go for one more last showing. Just say no to the trap. We can do better, right? Thank you, guys. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're live every Thursday at 3 talking about a different topic. If you have a topic, email it to me. I'd love to talk about it with you. And check out our YouTube channel because we have a ton of other videos there already about humane hazing and dissuading wildlife and coexisting with coyotes and all sorts of really fun stuff. So please check it out. Please let me know if you liked it or didn't like it. Leave a comment, subscribe, engage with me. I am trying so hard to do this virtually, and I miss my live contacts for sure. So thank you again, and have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.